Right then, how are we doing? I'm Paul, and last time I talked about routine. Since then, I realised something that people quite often keep saying to me, you must be really motivated. But the funny thing about that is I don't think motivation deserves the credit people give it. If I'd relied on motivation, I'd still be overweight, I'd still be drinking. And I'd probably still be saying, I'll start Monday. I mean, we all chase motivation, don't we? We've all done it. You'll watch a YouTube video and think, and get really inspired, or you'll read something in a book. You'll see someone's transformation, what they were before and what they are now, and you'll think, that's what I'm going to do. You'll run off, you'll buy new trainers, you'll join the gym, go through all your cupboards and throw your biscuits away. For a few days, you're buzzing. You're convinced this time it's going to be different. Motivation feels fantastic. But the problem isn't motivation. The problem is expecting it to stay. Life gets in the way, work gets stressful, you're tired, it's raining. Somebody brings donuts into work because it's their birthday. You don't suddenly become lazy. It's just normal, you're having a normal day. Motivation disappears. That's what motivation does. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever started something feeling really motivated and a week later you're like, that motivation feeling's disappeared? Being ready is different. I've said this before on this channel, and until you're ready to change, nothing will change. And I truly believe that. I really do believe that. Nobody could have changed me. Not my wife, not my doctor, not my family. Not until I reached that point where I wanted a different life. Nothing was going to happen. So yes, you have to be ready. But being ready isn't the same as being motivated. How can I explain it? Being ready is a decision. Being motivated is a feeling. One of them lasts. The other one comes and goes. I've experienced quite a bit over this last 18 months or so, from the time I'm filming this, and from where I was. People make assumptions. People always assume that I must have stayed motivated. Well, I didn't. Some days I didn't fancy going for a walk. Couldn't be bothered. Come home from work. Some evenings, I mentioned before that this is my little sanctuary place. Couldn't be bothered to train. I can't be bothered. I'm tired. Some days I just wanted to eat crap. Just eat some crap. Ugh, you know what I mean? But I think the difference was I didn't become a super motivated person. I stopped relying on motivation. You've got to think of it like this. I think motivation starts the engine, if you like. It gets you moving. It helps you make that first decision. But expecting that to carry on for months, years, I think that's asking too much. Motivation starts the engine, but it doesn't drive you along the whole journey. It's a bit like a match. You strike in a match. You strike it, there's a big bright light, there's heat, warmth, light, and for those few seconds it's brilliant. But then what happens? It goes out. You wouldn't heat your whole house with a match. And motivation is exactly the same. It's a spark, not a fire. And it can mislead you. One thing I have realised is motivation can very, very easily fool you. When you're feeling motivated, everything is possible. You feel unbeatable. I've cracked it. This time is it. I've cracked it this time. But you haven't actually changed anything yet. All you've had is a feeling. Real change doesn't happen because of what you've decided to do on a Sunday afternoon and got all inspired. Real change happens because of what you decide to do on an ordinary Wednesday when it's raining or you're tired and nobody's watching. And one bad day doesn't matter. One of the biggest mistakes I made, I think, was believing that if I had a bad day, I ate some rubbish, or I didn't bother going for a walk, I didn't move, I didn't stick to what I was trying to do. That's it, I've failed. I've failed. None of this is worth it. I could have come home and worked out. I didn't. I failed. What did I actually have at lunchtime? Instead of just having what I had planned, I had something else. It's pointless. I've eaten that. I've fallen off the wagon, as it were. I used to think like that. That's it. You've blown it. But you haven't, because it's just one day. Making progress, I suppose, isn't about perfection. You can make a mistake, but then it's about getting back on track tomorrow. What I'd say to somebody today, what I'd say to you today, if this is you watching and you're thinking, I need to make some changes, what I would say is make the decision. But don't expect motivation to carry you through, because it's not going to. Some days you're going to feel like it, some days you won't. And that's normal. Just keep moving anyway. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a day where you don't eat something, have a day where you don't eat as you plan, have a day where you think, you know what, I need a recovery day here, I'm just going to chill. I am just going to chill. It's fine, it's not an issue, it's life. There's normal things that happen. You can't have good without bad. You can't have motivation all the time. I mean, people say to me all the time, oh, you must be really motivated. You must be. And honestly, some days I am, some days I'm not. The difference is I don't rely on it. I don't rely on motivation. I don't rely on how I happen to feel that day. I rely on the decision that I made. I don't wake up and think, am I motivated today to go and do this, to carry on living this new way that I live? It's still quite new, I suppose, to me. It is now, but obviously, like I've said before, it's just normal. I don't rely on that. Now, I generally like to hear your thoughts on this one, because this interests me a lot. Has motivation ever let you down? Or have you found something that helps you keep going, keep doing what you've set out to do, even when that initial excitement and being up for it has long gone, disappears? If you have, let me know in them comments, because I think we can all learn from each other on this one. Now, next time I'm going to talk about some of the physical and mental changes that happened that I didn't expect. So until then, don't forget, look after yourself. And remember, we're not done yet.